Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Steins Gate 0, which is on episode 12. Now, this episode right here looked really simple. Nothing much I can really give out, but I guess that song that was sung in this episode had a major importance to it. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that we have a flashback of Kagiri-chan talking to Mayuri, and she ends up singing a song, and eventually Kagiri will become Mayushi's adopted daughter, of course. Things kind of got a little tense here and there because, back into the present time where Okabe is in black clothing, we have to it that Mayuri was actually singing a song that reminds a lot about that seems really familiar to Kagiri-chan, and we have to it that she ends up fainting right away, etc. And Okabe talks to his professor beforehand and was about to go study abroad. And we had to it that Suzuha talks to Okabe about Kagiri-chan and ends up telling him what happened about Kagiri. She was a war orphan, of course, and of course, she never learned how to smile. And we have to it that that Suzuha explains that Kagiri-chan did point a gun at her, and the reason why she did that when she tries to do something about the IBN, etc., is that she doesn't want the world light to change. Otherwise, she won't be able to see mommy anymore, which is Mayuri-chan. Which I go still, I don't even give a if she pointed a gun at her or she's 10 years old or something. For some kid who knows how to use a gun or something, it has to be some kind of well-trained soldier, possibly, for the enemy. I don't care. Call me stupid or crazy and go dude, she's 10 years old, she's just a kid, and she just pointed a gun at Suzuha. Don't try to give her cut some slack. For someone who picked up a gun and pointed it at an adult and fired a shot and tries to go for the kill is no freaking kid at all. For some, etc. That's my opinion, okay? Of course, Suzuha, etc. have some moments here and there, but, Kagiri-chan does talk about the song with Okabe, and Okabe decides to look into the song, who sung it whatsoever, since it might be the key to getting her memories back. Of course, they go to Mayuri-chan to the cafe and ends up talking to Suzuha after she went on having some kind of curry eating contest, and she's not even full. Aside from that, we have to it that that the person who actually sung that song led to many people. Mayuri-chan says she heard that song from Suzuha. Eventually, Suzuha said she heard that song from Yuki-san, which is her mother. Of course, they go to her mother and meet up with Daru and the others by accident. Of course, Yuki doesn't mind them coming here. And we get to know that Yuki explained that she heard that song from freaking Okabe's mother. And later on, it actually led back to Okabe. Yeah, it sounds confusing, and honestly, that's all I can really give you at this point. It's about whoever sung this song might be able to unlock Kagiri's memories. So it started off with Mayuri-chan to Suzuha-chan, then Suzuha to Yuki-chan, which is her mother, and Yuki-chan to Okabe's mother, and then Okabe's mother to freaking Okabe himself, which Okabe does not even remember at all. Of course, there was a time where Mayuri-chan decided to go visit her grandma, etc., and that's when it started to rain after she made some prayers and talking to her grandmother at the graveyard. We have to it that Kagiri-chan ends up having a flashback again and realizes that Mayuri-chan was her mother all this time, and she does faint out and almost got hit by a truck, but Okabe saved her. She wakes up in a hospital and then ends up saying, "Mommy, I missed you so much," and later on, Okabe goes "She just finally remembered, huh?" etc. And we have to it that all of a sudden, it does show a flashback in the post-credit scene that Kagiri-chan ends up meeting a young Okabe, surprisingly. And then I think there's someone that might have been talking that's talking nearby and says we found runaway K6205. Shina Kagiri has been found. So I don't know who those people are, but one thing was sure, it looks like Kagiri-chan at long last is going to have a role to play. Now, yeah, this episode right here was about finding and unlocking Kagiri's memories again. Pretty simple episode. And this time it's about finding a song which led to one person to another, to another, to another, to another. Pretty much that's a summary of what the pretty much that's what happened in the episode, etc. And eventually Kagiri-chan does get her memory back and Mayuri-chan is her mother, etc. Yeah. Aside from that, going back to what I said about Kagiri-chan being 10 years old and pointing a gun at Suzuha, I don't care if you guys are telling me to cut some slack. She just pointed a gun at Suzuha and was aimed to kill. That is no kid at all. There's someone that must have had trained her possibly for her to even get a gun and even pull the trigger or something and go for the kill. So I don't care if you guys don't want to back her up or something. She's no kid to me. And honestly, if I were in that scene right now after she got her memories back, I would literally grab her and go like, why'd you try to go for a kill? And I will literally interrogate out of her. Call me a freaking stupid idiot or jerk whatsoever, but hey, someone who pointed a gun at you and tried to kill you, I don't care how old you are, is no freaking kid at all. I don't care what the age is here and there. That's that. So until then, I will see you guys at my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!